Hello guys and welcome back to a new video for Rememento White Shadow. Today I'm going to continue with the same thing that I was doing before, which is talking about where you should be allocating the dupes for all of your character. And this time we're going to be going with the 4 stars, okay? Keep in mind guys that I'm going to be making a lot of different videos soon. Every day there is going to be a new video. My next video is going to be about equipment, how it works and everything else that you need to know about it. I'm going to be making sure to make a video about builds. I'm going to be making sure to make a video about demonstrations of different characters and how to use them. Also a video about how to set up the different teams. And I am also planning a video about completing the Abyssal Lake. But in any case, I feel like the volume for the game may be way too high. But lower it a little bit. Right. So let's start with Pluto, since she's right here. Okay. So Pluto, pretty much every single dupe is good. But what you want at the beginning is just the ultimate, right? It's really important for you to have the ultimate available, since it would allow you to have this available every single time. You know, you would use it, and then after 3 turns, you would be able to use it again. You also need the second skill. It's really important as well, because this is, I mean, whenever you bring in Pluto with you in the team, she's also the one responsible for defense breaking the enemy. So you would need to build her with some effect hit, make sure that she's able to do the job. And then passive, really important as well. I mean, but first, these two I think are way more important, and then this. And this one here you probably would never use, but I mean, if you get all the dupes, it's not bad, right? For Stain, the way that I did a Stain is that I always go for the passive, because I feel like anything else is not as important as the passive. Then the ultimate is the same reason as for Pluto, so that you don't have like a longer cooldown, and then you can use it every 3 turns every time that you need to renew it. And then after that, you need the second skill. For Lucas, Gotti, Lucas is great. If you want, I'm going to be posting a video about Lucas soon. For Lucas, you definitely want ultimate, then second skill, then passive. I think passive may not be so important, especially now that they are going to be buffing this one so that he has a higher chances of defense breaking. So probably having a Lucas with a little bit of effect hit would be really good. But the passive, you know, it is 30% attack increase whenever you break the guard of an enemy, which is not really that hard. I mean, it would accumulate 3 times. So it's actually really good. When it comes to Sasha, you want the ultimate, you want the second skill, and then you want the passive. This one here, I mean, if you get it, that's fine, but you don't really use this skill, at least during battles, right? This guy, I don't really think that this guy has any use whatsoever, but if you want to go with something, the only thing that I have analyzed for this character is that you really want to have this skill here. But to be honest, guys, this character is really not, it's not good. It's not good at all. It's in the main reason why it is not good is because it is too slow, which is way too slow. Now, this guy may be actually really important now that Bernice is going to have 2 times immunity, and this guy is really fast. He's 119 speed base, so you probably would want to have this guy with this skill, the ultimate, so that you are sure that you dispel all the buff on the enemy, and that you even set up non-buffable to the enemy as well. And this one as well is really important, so that every time that you take a turn, you also dispel an enemy just in case you miss something with the ultimate. Then after that, getting this one is going to be really important, because this debuff is crazy. So you make it so that enemy can miss whenever they attack you. It's a 50-50 chance. Missing doesn't mean that they don't do damage, it's just that they do reduce damage. Okay, which is very important. Now for Yuri, you definitely want ultimate, and then you want the passive, and then after that go for second skill. Seri, all you want is the passive, and then after that, the other skill that you're going to be using all the time is going to be her second skill, so go for that. For this character, I'm not really completely sure, but I'm pretty sure that you need her passive, because she's always using her own HP to heal, and this would increase the amount of HP that you recover every turn. And also, you know, for all the other skills, all of them are good. All this does is just increase the amount of healing, right? That you I mean, that you provide to the characters, right? That's pretty much what it does. Fyodor is a really important character. Sadly, mine is still over 50, but I'm going for you. I'm going to bring you to 80 soon. You definitely want to have a skill one first, and then ultimate. Keep in mind that this guy probably is going to be the key for you to clear some of the hardest content in the game. It's also really going to be really important for PvP. Kana, most important thing is the ultimate, because he has 2 nasty debuffs in it, which is decreased offense, so that the enemy has a 50% less attack, and also increased chance to hit, which is again 50% chance to miss, right? You definitely want this. The passive here is not really that important. I don't really felt like I needed this to use the character. And then this one here is really good because then again, more chances to apply the debuff. For Jeremiah, all you want is your second skill first, ultimate next, and then first skill after that, right? That's the order for Jeremiah. Passive is also good, it's not bad. And then there is one less character that I don't have, because I have not pulled it yet. For some reason, this character had never appeared in my summons. Rampart. Rampart is a character where pretty much every single skill is just increasing. As you can see, it just increases the amount of shield that you get. So the passive, in my opinion, is going to be the best one, because as you can see here, at the start of the combat, in every turn, you grant all allies with a shield for one turn that is equal to 35% of your armor, and then you restore one guard. So this passive is crazy good, and then after that, I'm guessing just going for the second one because it's, damage immunity, guard damage immunity plus a shield, right? And it becomes way better, right? So after that, I guess you can just decide whatever thing you are going to be needing the most after that, right? But it's definitely really, really good. For example, here is a massive shield as well, but it's a 4 turns cooldown, but this one doesn't have any cooldown, so that's why I'm recommending going for this, right? And this one here is increases the chances to freeze, but 60% is still low, so not really that important. Any case, guys, I think that's going to be all for all the 4-star characters. I hope that this content is good for you, that you enjoy your characters. All of them are really good, and you can definitely have a nice time with every single character in the game. It's just Hajin, that the one that I feel like is the only one that I cannot find an actual use for him. If you have a use for him, just put it in the comments. I would like to know. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.